This is our last full day. We're heading out, and I have a feeling I know what's on the other side of this door. Go ahead. Oh. It's the sad envelope. I hate your sad envelope. To go. We still have one more day. We made it to Disney Springs, and Boathouse is going to take us an hour early. We're hungry.
How much that cost?
I don't know, I didn't hear.
$125.
Oh, the boat car thing is $125 for, she said, like 20-25 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm. And it takes about 2 kids, 2 adults.
Okay. For all of you who are interested. And Chuy may afterwards go to Art of Shaving. Maybe. All right. Ko-osh. Let's eat. Here is the menu. The crab cake's really good here. These rolls are amazing. They're brushed with honey. The lighting's, oh, I know why. I've been taping with the aperture down. I apologize if all the lighting was a little dark earlier. I just realized the aperture had been closed for the fireworks show last night. What are you thinking about, Papi Chulo?
What to get?
Yeah, no, I mean, what are you thinking? We did, the last time we were here, we did a bunch of appetizers, which we really liked. Ooh, they have mussels. Yeah, so we had, I think, like 5 or 6 apples, and we shared them between the two of us. It was really good. We opted to sit inside today. It's a little warm outside. Something different. No, we've never eaten inside. Very nicely themed. And for those of you, oh, Chuy, hello. They have a gift shop if you're interested. But there's no attraction that empties into it. It's just a gift shop.
That would be weird.
Yeah. Look at the planters, their little ships. Dinghies? I don't know, there's quite a motor on the back of those things. Let's zoom in. Look at that, huh? Alright, I'm a little envious. I wish I liked mussels. He lets me eat the broth. Let's get a close-up. And I got a cup of lobster bisque. Everything smells really good. I love lobster bisque, and I will order it any chance I get, actually. This is probably the best lobster bisque I've ever had. A lovely hint of sherry to it. So creamy. This will be a must-do for me whenever I'm at Boathouse from now on. And Chuy's broth for his mussels. I like the flavor. I just don't like chewing mussels and clams. But I like, taking bread and dipping it in the sauce. Oh, that's really good. Let me show you the sauce because you couldn't see it earlier. It's divine. And this, it's just so good. Okay, here we go with the crab cake. The last time I ordered this was our first time here, and I woke up so ill that day. And actually we were at Wilderness Lodge, and I ended up we sat outside right over there. It was a little chilly. It was February, and yeah, so I'm sorry, I'm finish the thought, and I ended up in bed for a day and a half. Chuy got the lobster roll. That looks wonderful. Let me see how you like it. Now, technically, a real lobster roll does not have mayonnaise. It's tossed in butter with some like Old Bay seasoning. I'm getting the taste. Very good though. I like the toasted bread it's on. And Chuy's gonna cheat, I think.
Well, yeah. This is the only day I'll cheat.
Our last day. And he's gonna cheat. And he's going in for the crab cake. Let's see what he thinks.
It's a lot of crab cake.
Yes, it is. Jeff Cavella, this is for you. It's a lot of crab. There's hardly any filler in it. We're in the gift shop now. I happened to pass a manager, and I was like, "Would you part with your recipe for lobster bisque?" And he's like, "Certainly. Just email me, and I'll send it to you." Turned out it was the GM. Very nice fellow. And we told him that when we were at homecoming, we heard a lot of the staff here go over there. He goes, "Yeah, we all love it over there." So, yeah, I'll show you around the gift shop. So if you like watches, this is the place to come. I didn't realize that this was a brand that they sold here. And this is the name. I guess you get a little boat if you buy a watch. Wow. Well, you know what? If you got enough money to have a boat, you can afford a watch like that. Because boating is not cheap. Look. Oh, that was a really, really, really good meal. Oh, I'm not blocking my face. There we go. I'm not used to doing this in the mirror. I'm not very good. I'm gonna go outside. Well, look at this little guy.
Might be fun. I always try to buy a little gift.
It's really cute.
So much trouble when we go.
It's 1:30. They have a 2:15 opening at Art of Shaving. So we're gonna go over and try to find my brother's you can't really see anything in there, can you? I like the door handles. They're like a barbershop door. We're gonna go try to find my brother's t-shirt that he wanted at World of Disney. And then come back. So this is the outside of the Ganachery, where we got all those yummy chocolates. It's very, very tiny inside. I'm contemplating going in and getting this some more after Chuy gets his shave. And then right behind me is Hangar Bar, and then further down is Boathouse, but then right up there is the Art of Shaving. So
Pizza 37 is this.
yeah, this is Paradiso 57. So Ko-osh. Chuy's gonna get his first razor shave. All sorts of nice smelly stuff. So he got his sideburns trimmed, and he trimmed his eyebrows. Let's get a little dusty. They have him relaxing. They turn the lights down. Do you have any words?
Shut up.
Ooh, I bet this feels great.
Temperature okay?
Sweet dreams.
Don't want you passing out under the
Look,
towel.
there's just a nose. That's all I see. Look at your face. It looks so nice. We're not allowed to touch it for like the rest of the day because they said bacteria could get into it. But I so much want to rub my cheek up against him. Oh, it looks so nice. You loved it?
I loved it. I liked it. They trim everything.
Yeah, your eyebrows and everything in Orlando was amazing.
My nose.
Your nose hairs. It looks really nice. And it was $65. And it took half, his actually was almost 45 minutes, but technically it was a 30-minute cut. And then obviously they have more. You can get like a mini facial and a scrub and all this stuff. So
Orlando was really detailed.
yeah, he was very meticulous.
I like his shoes.
Oh, his shoes are awesome. They make the graham crackers and marshmallows. Everything is made here, homemade. You've never had a s'more. Is it good? They're really messy. It's melting. Ah! The graham crackers are soft.
And they're warm.
It's really good. Chocolate on my face?
No.
That was really good. It's very different than the s'mores we typically make at home because the graham crackers are crispy. The little pieces of Hershey are a little thick. And well, the marshmallow's the same. And what threw me off is when you bit into it, the graham crackers were soft. And at first I was like, oh, and because the chocolate's so thin, you obviously taste the chocolate, but you don't get those like crunch, you know, things. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just different. And I actually, for when you're eating it in this kind of environment, I was really thankful that the graham crackers were soft. Otherwise it would break in a million pieces. Because, you know, typically when you make a s'more at home, they're tiny. Just an FYI, the graham crackers were sprinkled with a cinnamon sugar. You know the graham crackers you can buy in the store and they are cinnamon sugar flavored? They taste just like that. Everything tasted wonderfully. The ingredients were all good. I just was expecting the crunch, so it was a surprise that the graham crackers were soft. And again, I'm glad they were in this environment. Yeah, I didn't get it on me. I got some powdered sugar on me, but otherwise it was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it was because we shared it. It wasn't too filling. That was good. I forget, it was eight and change. Eight like 51, something like that. The Ganachery at Disney Springs. I found my socks! Pull it out. Okay. We have been looking everywhere. These are the only socks I bought.
You're funny, like you thought about like, what?
Ah, I forgot. I've been buying these socks for the last, what, 4 years? It's the only thing I wear. A 3-pack. The entire
Show the colors.
I like them because they're no-show, so I can wear them at work, and I'm wearing Mickey, but nobody needs to know. The Emporium was out. Most of the time when we asked about them, people looked at it like, I've never seen them. And when I went on the website for the shopdisney.com or whatever the actual address is, it said they were out of stock, so I thought perhaps they were discontinuing them. And we got into World of Disney and we asked a cast member, and she said, I've never seen those before, I don't know. So you're like, okay, you know, I'm just gonna have to go home and buy regular socks. How boring is that? And about 5 minutes later, she came up to me and she goes, is this what you're looking for? And I squealed. I was so happy. I was like, yes, yes, yes. She goes, we have a whole bunch of them here back in the back. The shop is really limited with what they have right now. I would say, I want to say 2/3 of the shop is shut down. They're renovating. And it said coming soon and I couldn't see the date as to when they were going to open up the rest of it. So now there's not as many things, because normally we go in there and we do fun with hats, and we didn't get to do fun with hats this trip. We did it earlier somewhere else, but we usually do it at World of Disney. So yeah, so I got my socks, I'm happy. And now I'm finally part of the Alex and Ani family, thanks to my wonderful husband. Can you see them? I got Epcot, the Haunted Mansion, and then today we added A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes. So yeah, I never thought I would get them.
But they're discreet and not overwhelming, full of stuff with Disney.
Yeah, I like all these little guys. I don't know, they add to the, you know, they're the, I forgot to ask her when we were inside. They have significant meaning, someone told me. So I'm not sure. Yeah.
And what I like is they're made in the United States.
Yeah. So it's I can't believe it's almost over. This time tomorrow we'll be home. It's hard to believe. I think this is the longest trip here that you and I have had together. And actually, I think I have. I keep saying I'm going to come for 2 weeks someday, but I know Chuy doesn't get that much time off at once.
You can come before me.
Yeah, but you know what? Now that I'm going to talk to Chuy. Now that you enjoy coming. Before you would come just because you're such a wonderful man and you did what was going to make me happy. But now that you really enjoy it too, I don't ever want to come here alone anymore. Thank you.
It's so cute.
It was a wonderful trip. We made so many good memories.
Yes, we did.
It was really great. 2 Mickey Mouse So Scary Halloween parties. I mean, what more could I ask for?
And we pour.
We're so poor. We had our budget, and we have like $40-something left, which is just enough for dinner at Cosmic Race tonight while I go see my boyfriend, Sunny Eclipse. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's a pleasure. For you, anything.
I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
No
So-
crying in Disney.
Yeah, the only other time I cried was when I saw Mickey and Minnie. It was so sweet. I don't know if it got on camera, but after we finished and I walked over to the cast member to scan my Magic Band, I was like, I'm sorry, I can't stop crying. And Mickey came. Was it Mickey or Minnie?
I think it was Minnie.
Minnie came over and was like patting my cheeks.
Oh no, that was Mickey who
That
came
was
and
Mickey. He kept giving me little. I got a good hug from both of them. I think they are just so wonderful. The Mickey and Minnie there in their safari outfits. It's always a really good meet and greet there, right? And of course, I think there's a couple other where you like. We talked about this at Studios. Is there another place where you see them as a couple? I can't remember. But that's the only place we've ever gone to see them as a couple. So I love them there though, and those outfits are so snazzy. But it's always a really, really good meet and greet there. The exchange is good and they don't rush you. I liked it better the first time we went there because they held you back at a certain point so you couldn't see into the room. So when you were in there with Mickey and Minnie, no one else was watching you. And I liked that. And plus, it was a little bit of a surprise, like, you know, before you went around the corner. And this time, they had you, like, filling in the space inside the room. And they did not rush you, but because people were watching you, I felt like, oh, maybe we had to hurry up. But we were there a good, like, 3 or 4 minutes, I want to say. Yeah. It's been a good day.
Yes.
Except for having to pack this morning.
We'll be back.
I know. And actually, I was telling him, this is the first time, maybe because of the length, this is the first time I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go home. And I never have ever said that when I'm leaving here. Thanks for a wonderful trip.
Oh, no, my pleasure. Looking forward for February. I gotta get permission from my boss.
So do I. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the winter annual pass holder discounts to come out, and then we'll plan around that. We're not quite sure. Maybe the end of February, beginning of March is when we like to come. I like it because sometimes you need to wear a jacket, and I kind of like that cozy feeling, and you're not like, oh my god. But then during the day, you can go in a pair of shorts. I've learned though to not wear shorts if I'm not going to be able to get back to the room, because then I get a little cold in the evening.
Yep.
All right, you ready to rock and roll? I think Chuy has now become a little bit of a fan of the iced coffee. He's never had an iced coffee before until this trip. He's rocking the iced coffee. Not that I still won't let him kiss me after he's had one.
Right.
But
All right. See you later, guys.
gosh.
Ko-osh.